when somebody disrespects you, remind them that you know what you're doing, and that you can only remind them if you actually know what you're doing, of course. But try and ask for a little respect. And I'll end with a little bit of personal leadership. How do we motivate ourselves? And I'm going to focus so much more on this will take about 2 minutes or so on the things that I do. I personally do the things that and I do this because I'm saying this because sometimes, for those of you meeting me for the first time, you're seeing me and you're thinking I must have had a very easy life. How did I even get here? No, everybody has a story, but I'm not going to get into that story here. But the thing is, we can motivate ourselves. We can dream. We can decide that this is our dream, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to pursue it, regardless of how many voices.
Relating it to the other issue that happened when Angela Katatuba said she can't cook. Okay, there is a way, like, for instance, the day that person was interviewing, I noticed that, I don't know, like, you asked me, you wanted my response, but on the other side, you saw it like it was something that was not deserving, really. You didn't expect to hear that from me, or I shouldn't have said, I don't know how to cook.
And sometimes it helps to just say a little prayer and say, this is something I need to pray about. It's too much for me. I need help here. Or to even fall on your Bible and read what would the women in the Bible do and so on. It always helps to have somewhere to get anchored. And different people find different places where they get anchored. I find where to get anchored in my Bible. I don't complain that, oh, Margaret is not doing enough to uplift me. No, that's my responsibility. I take it as my responsibility to live the best life that God created me to live. And I'm not going to make it an issue of Margaret or my boyfriend or my husband. No, I have active role to play in this. So you must convince yourself that you have an active role to play in making yourself the person you want to be. And I've told you about reading. Reading really helps. When I'm feeling really out of place, the best thing I do is to pick up a book. I have and today we can of course get some of this information on the internet, but personally I have biographies of women I admire. I may not meet them physically, but I've read from Margaret Thatcher to Michelle Obama. I read biographies of inspiring women. What are their stories? And I don't feel sorry for myself that because I can't meet Michelle Obama, I can't learn from her. No, I find my way from learning from her. I find my way from learning. Who are the women in media you admire? Learn from them. Who are the women who have really made it big in media? Learn from them. And the other ones, listen to amazing music. When things are really not going on, sometimes it just helps to listen to your best music. Find a list of at least 10 songs that get you going, that will make you happy, make you smile, and so on. Listen to them. Talk to a friend and watch a great movie. Every Women's Day, I watch the Mona Lisa Smile. And it's a great movie. It's a movie about, empowering other women, doing your little job and using it to empower other people, and get your own traditions that you can deal with. And I'll end with a quote that just you don't have to do the shiny perfect thing. It doesn't have to be the perfect thing. Sometimes you just need to show up in life and say, this is okay, I'm going to do it. I need help, but I will do it. And find the help that you need. So as women, as people who are in leadership, we have to always think about, what help do I need? Until recently, I didn't think that I needed a maid. And I was getting really ineffective because, cooking, washing dishes, washing clothes, organizing your house, these things take a lot of time. If you're a woman in leadership, please, please, please find help, even if that help is not from God above. It might actually be simple things like getting a maid to become effective. I wish you a very happy Women's Day.
And perceives of what your opinion is. And given the kind of the new normal we're in, I remember it must be last week, there was an interview with Bad Black and Angela, and Bad Black gives her idea what she thinks it is, and a male journalist comes out to say, I think it was to Angela, says, I think you are generally not brought up properly. You see the kind of what journalists, especially males, expect of the female, the people they host. Maybe if they could benchmark on better ways to deal with the people they interview, because some people are really like bring you down, maybe because you're a woman, or they don't expect a woman to be what they are being. So maybe if there could be better, or if doctor would help us and have these people maybe schooled in ways of
that is sorry city. They have like trainings in Washington DC, and then one of my friends had also applied. She went through everything, applications and what, but then the day of the orals, she called me. She's like, I don't think I'll even go there. How do I face them? What will I say? I told her all you need is confidence. Sometimes we don't speak because we know. No one knows it all. That's why I told you we are here to learn from each other, to learn, unlearn and relearn. When you go there, just be confident. Because me, I didn't have much. Many people are telling me, you've applied this thing, people apply even 6 times and they don't go through. I told them, me, I'll go through because I believe in myself. Even when I reached Oros, I sat down and presented my ideas to the 6 people that were on that panel, from the embassy and other institutions, but then I was extremely too confident. When you believe in yourself, when you go to those interviews, as women in media, you'll get what you want. At least you'll have the power to bargain for more pay. And that is the thing that most men have. So it's not because we are blaming men, but because it's what society has taught us, that women don't deserve much. A man will go for a job and this man will know that you're getting 1 million, you're all editors, and he'll sell 5 million, and he'll defend it. So they're like, okay, can we give you 1.5? So he'll end up getting more money, because that's what the research from Oxfam and UN Women showed. And these surveys have been carried on out over time, even in informal sector. Women in the informal sector also have the same challenge, because in informal sector, what you ask for is what your boss determines. But also remember, as you bargain for a lot of money, remember, are you increasing your knowledge? Are you increasing your skills? When you go there, you went there when you had a diploma. Are you now trying to upgrade? When UMWA shows that there are trainings that are happening, are you the first person who says how much are they giving me for transport refund? Or you go to get the knowledge, then transport refund comes after? Or when it's not there, it is not there. Are we getting this? Because the moment you're so focused on only money without improving yourself, you will never get the money. Okay, so thank you. Any other question or addition? Yes?
For me, I just want, because as we are celebrating